Good morning, everybody. We're back in the studio today, and I'm excited. I'm always excited about my guests, but today I've got Shawn from Waterfront Window Cleaning. And Shawn, I think the first time I met you was at Felver Design. I bought his shop. It was probably around 2014.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, because you had a white van, and we did some lettering, we did some window perf. I don't know if you remember that, but for me, I was kind of nervous because I just started with him. After spending 23 years in a restaurant business, here I am now doing vinyl install.
Right.
So it was new, and I was nervous. I didn't want to screw up, of course. And I was like, oh shit, this guy's got the same name as me, and it spells the same way. I like him. So here we are, 8 years? Almost
at least that.
9 years.
Yeah. Coming up on
later. Yeah. Man, time goes by so fast.
Well, first of all, thank you for having us.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's our pleasure. No, anything that we can do for y'all.
It's a great opportunity.
This is one small thing that we can give back to you guys for your continued support of us.
Yeah. Well, it's easy because you're one of the hardest working guys that I know.
Man, it's hard. It's hard. I try to keep up with you, and then you know what I mean. So
there's no keeping up with you.
I play hard. I work hard, and I try to play as hard as well. So taking trips, and I know you guys do some bike trips,
definitely,
to Sturgis and things like that.
You only live once. We're not promised tomorrow.
100%.
Right.
I was talking to Kelly about that today. I'd seen something about a TikTok, and not to get off topic, but the gentleman he was upset with his wife, went to work. They hadn't talked that morning. Told his buddy, "We'll figure it out tonight." You're not promised tonight, so you don't know if you're going to make it back home. So you take care of what's happening now. Mm-hmm. Don't go to bed angry.
She doesn't. My wife doesn't let us do that.
Okay. Well,
I'll carry it on to the next day, but she doesn't like
that. I hear that. Kelly the same way. My wife. Yeah. We got to talk it out. You just got to get it over with. Talk about it. Get it out. And go on from there.
Yeah.
But maybe another conversation we have about family life, being a dad, being a husband, being a father, and all that fun stuff. But
the job.
100%. So today we're talking about waterfront window cleaning. You do more than just window cleaning, obviously.
We do.
So what all do you do?
About that same time frame where we met, we got into house washing as well because we were waiting around on other companies to come in and wash, so that would mess up our schedule. So we had no choice really to get involved in it. And we started with pressure washers out of the back of the truck, and we worked our way up to what we have now. And it's a lot of hard work.
It is, no, for sure. And I like that you did that because I didn't know that, first of all. Mm-hmm. But you were filling a void. You were making things better for yourself in return,
and for my guys.
And for your guys, yeah, because now they're busier and you can create more jobs and revenue for them. So pressure washing, window cleaning. You'll do soft roof washing? We
do. We don't really mess with metal roofs, though. Okay. Some where it's easier to get to. It's just really dangerous work.
Of course.
So we can do asphalt. We'll do asphalt for sure.
Okay.
And a few other different material roofs we will do, but I really like to not touch metal.
Yeah, understood. It's slippery, right?
It's very dangerous.
Yeah. Gutter cleaning?
We do. Clean them out, flush them out if they ask, and
Okay. Yep. And screens, because you'll take the screen off.
Screens, and we actually have a screen cleaner.
Okay.
Where we actually take it out and run it through. It's like a set of brushes.
Yeah.
With some water, and we throw a little bit of soap on there. It's actually really good.
Nice. And that's better for the consumer because there's no chance of you damaging or having to replace the seal.
Correct.
Or anything like that, so you're not going to damage it. Okay. And you guys, what's your reign of work? So what's your radius of where you'll go?
That's part of what's happened in our community over the last few years. Is just really difficult to find employees. Mm. So we've had to shrink our circle, and I'm going to say about every 6 months at this point. We've had to do that for like the last 3 years, and some of it was due to COVID, but not all of it.
Yeah.
But now I've had certain customers I've had for 10 plus years at this point, and I want to make sure that I'm taking care of them.
Of course.
Versus picking up new customers outside of what we're already doing.
Yeah,
try to be fair.
Right, exactly. And you want to treat the ones that have been loyal to you
from day one.
From day one, exactly.
Correct.
Right, as opposed to bringing in. So you just mentioned help. It's challenging. Bringing in staffing.
Very challenging.
So what are you doing to combat the lack of staffing issues?
I just get out there myself and help out best I can.
Yeah.
I'm out on my own truck or with the guys or with the girls at least 3 to 4 days a week.
Yeah.
And still trying to do the other stuff that I have to do behind the scenes, making sure everything's taken care of.
People think owning a business is something that it's not. I mean, it's the perception that it's easy, that you're living on Easy Street and you don't work and you're from home. You like me, that we're
Yes.
we're in it every single day. We sweat, we get dirty. We're doing everything that we can.
Yeah, and during our busy seasons, which is usually about mid-March in the spring time, till about middle to the end of June.
Yeah.
I will typically be up 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning, just making sure the schedule's right, making sure I didn't miss anything, going back through my emails, my text messages. Same thing I'm sure you do, voicemails.
Yeah, because you can easily miss something if you don't do
Absolutely.
it. If you right then you don't lock it in,
Yep.
you lose it. You lose
And
your
I
train of
do.
thought. Oh, 100%.
And I do, because I don't have anybody to blame but myself, because
Right.
I'm the office.
I'm the exact same way. I've got Tony that works for me, and then Kelly helps with some managerial stuff at the house and,
Right.
and accounting and things like that. But I'm the one taking the phone calls. I'm the one replying to the emails,
Right.
quotes, estimates. It all lies on me.
My daughter and my family, they help me out quite a bit,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of things that, because there's so much to
I know where you're
do.
going
It
to,
just it's just so much. If I wanted it to be, it would be 24/7
Oh, of course.
for sure.
It could easily be.
But it all comes back on me. So whatever I didn't get done,
Yeah.
it's going to affect everybody else.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. So you guys are hiring right now.
Mhm.
What? So I'm gonna say what the position is, but what's the job description? Better.
we're hiring both window cleaners and
Okay.
pressure washing guys, and most of the time I like for my guys to learn how to do both. And if they're doing pressure washing, I really won't ask them to go inside, because
Okay.
if you're a little nastier, people don't really want
Understood.
you inside.
Yeah, for sure. And I was gonna say this. You do interior and
We
exterior
do.
window cleaning, because we were up at City Hall and you guys were in there and dealing with the high
I've
windows.
never been cleaned before.
Really?
That's what he told me.
Wow.
I've never been cleaned before.
That's crazy.
Makes
How old is
sense.
that building?
I'm about 10 years. I
About
wanna
10
say.
years. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Wow. That's
So yeah,
impressive.
it makes sense, because we had to wash everything at least twice.
At least twice. Yeah.
But it is what it is.
So, are there any job requirements to get hired on? Or
We like for somebody to at least have a driver's license and be able to at least have transportation to and from the office
Okay.
minimally.
Yeah.
And we can help out with some of that, but it gets to be a chore to go and have to pick up people and drop them off, and
I've got horror stories.
I can go on and on
Yeah.
about this, but
It is
so that is a very minimum.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the minimum.
and that's
And be willing to work.
that's the biggest thing, right? I
Be
mean,
willing
to
to work.
show up on time. Do you guys? So what's the starting pay?
Probably minimum 15.
15 an
Yeah.
hour. Yeah.
And if you show me that you're worth more,
Yeah.
and I'll give you it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
easy. For me, it's easy. If you make me more money, I can pay you more
Of
money.
course,
It's,
right?
it's really that
That's
easy.
the way. Yeah. I mean, the more money the more houses or projects you can do in a day or a
Right.
week or a month, this means more revenue coming in,
Absolutely.
and therefore more money can go out.
Yep. We
Um,
don't have to go back and fix things, or the guys want to work Saturdays or something
Yeah.
like that. I give them extra for that.
Yeah.
To try to give
Yeah.
them an incentive to want to. And not that accidents can't happen, but if accidents don't happen, then I'll give a bonus for that too.
Yeah.
Just as well.
It's
So,
not hard, people.
It's not.
It's not. Just show up and be on time and
Yeah.
and do the job.
And nobody's gonna outwork me
Right.
when it comes to any of that stuff.
So that's a challenge.
and I'm more than willing to show you that
Yeah,
when you're out there in the field with me.
that's good. That's impressive. I would like to see somebody come on and say they could outwork you, and then see how long they last.
I'm sure it can be done.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for it.
It's a challenge, right? I mean,
I'm
yeah, you
ready
get
for
these
it.
folks in here and let them work you, and yeah, you'd be proud for the ones that can outwork
Absolutely.
you. Because then it's just better for you, because now you're getting more projects done, timely, making more money,
Yeah.
getting more jobs.
And I've worked for a ton of guys in the past, and
Yeah.
all they've taught me how to do is how not to do things.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm a pretty easygoing guy, and pretty easy to work for.
Good. So so if somebody's watching this now, or somebody shares this, somebody tags somebody in this, where can they go to apply? What's the easiest way?
Probably call or text me.
Okay.
843-812-1099.
Okay. Right.
Or you can email me at waterfrontwindows@gmail.com.
Okay. Waterfrontwindows@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. That's easy enough.
Yeah.
Man, anything else that you think that people want to know that may not know about?
Uh,
I think we
pretty well
yeah,
covered
pretty
it
well
all.
covered it all.
I'm sure there's something we missed.
Yeah. Find them on Facebook. Do some periodic updates. Website is what's the website URL?
Waterfront Windows SC.com.
That's it. Yeah, head to the website, find out more about the services. Free estimates.
Free estimates.
Free estimates. So you can message on Facebook. Shawn or myself will reply, or we'll get the information to Shawn.
Typically 2 to 3 days will get you an estimate.
Yeah.
Right now, unfortunately, we're booked out on house washing until about the beginning to middle of June, but there's some spots here and there where we can fill some stuff in.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everybody.